Hello there, Dragonfire here. It's time for another one in my series called Battle of the Bands. Yeah, let's get some better light in here. Alright, Battle of the Bands. Um, so, if you saw the first one in my series, I did letters A through E, where I took my gold medalist for each letter of the alphabet from my previous series on Best Musical Acts by Letter of the Alphabet. And I ranked the first 5 letters of the alphabet against each other based on those bands. And I'm doing the same thing here. So I have got F, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and J. So F, G, H, I, and J. Okay, so how are these musical acts going to stack up against each other now that I have broadened the field a bit? In my 5th place is going to be INXS. Yes, INXS. This is a band that I enjoy when I'm in the mood for some like 80s 90s pop. Um, they're an interesting band. Never Tear Us Apart is a good song. I also like New Sensation, both of which are on this album here. And those were some pretty big hits for the band. Along with Devil Inside was another big hit off of this album. So give INXS a try. They make my number 5 for this grouping of letters of the alphabet. But all of these bands won in their individual categories and are all pretty good. Okay, now let's get into my Mount Rushmore. Alright, for number 4, kicking off my Mount Rushmore is Huey Lewis in the News. Huey Lewis in the News were my winners for the letter H, as INXS was my winner for the letter I. And Huey Lewis in the News is, again, another one of my favorite 80s pop groups. They're Heart of Rock and Roll, I Want a New Drug, Power of Love, all fantastic, fantastic songs. Give those a try, and they have some others as well. Working for a Living is a pretty good one. Yeah, they've got some good stuff. I like their song Back in Time is probably an underrated song, which they wrote for the movie Back to the Future. So, Huey Lewis in the News. Pretty cool band. Alright, who gets my 3rd place? My bronze medal. The competition was tough, but ultimately, number 2 and number 3, man, this was so close, but my bronze medal is going to Jimi Hendrix. Yeah. The Jimi Hendrix Experience was a great band. Foxy Lady, love that song. Hey Joe, Manic Depression, Purple Haze, All Along the Watchtower, Wild Thing. He had a lot of really, really good ones. The Star Spangled Banner, yep, pretty cool. Alright, for my silver medal, I'm going with Foreigner. Yes, Foreigner. Look at that lineup there. It's right there on your screen. Cold as Ice, Urgent, Double Vision, Dirty White Boy, Head Games, Jukebox Hero, Waiting for a Girl Like You, Long, Long Way from Home, Feels Like the First Time, and Hot Blooded. 10 Fantastic songs right there from the band Foreigner. All right. And if you've watched my channel for any length of time, I don't think that my number one in this grouping of 5 letters of the alphabet is going to surprise you at all, because my gold medal for this second grouping of 5 letters is the letter G with Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses, I picked them as my favorite band for these 5 letters of the alphabet. And you know I'm a big Guns N' Roses fan, so if you watched my previous videos, so yeah, this shouldn't be a surprise. This is Use Your Illusion 1, which has November Rain, which probably had the greatest music video of all time. It's also got awesome songs like Don't Damn Me, Dead Horse, Coma, Back Off Bitch, Bad Obsession, You Ain't the First, Perfect Crime, Double Talking Jive. Every song on this album is great, honestly. Don't Cry was a big hit. Live and Let Die was a big hit. November Rain was a big hit. Those were probably the hit songs on this album, but there's also so many other good ones. I decided to pick this one. You know, I definitely could have picked Appetite for Destruction, would have been the obvious choice, and trust me, I love that album, and I've talked about it on this channel before and gushed about how great it is, but I just wanted to highlight a different one this time. Obviously, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 are both great albums, but anyway, Guns N' Roses. If you only listen to one band on this list, make it Guns N' Roses. But don't, because, Foreigner and Jimi Hendrix also have great stuff to offer, as do Huey Lewis and INXS. Expand your horizons. If there's any of these bands you're unfamiliar with, get to know them. All right. You can leave in the comment section how you would have ranked these 5 bands, or maybe these 5 wouldn't have been your representatives for these letters of the alphabet. If so, let me know in the comment section. Alright, Dragonfire out. God bless everybody.